Yeah, we made a banger today. We made such a banger today. Look at that. Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you saw, it looks really good. Nice and short intro. Watch the video because this is actually probably my favorite videos to edit and to just watch. Actual banger. Enjoy. Obviously, you don't gotta like peel the look.
What's up, dog?
Okay, bro. Just gotta keep mixing. That's like the life lesson. Everyone, welcome to my cooking tutorial. Welcome to my, my pasta recipe. It's the best pasta in the whole world. Let's be honest. Okay, I think the first thing that's easiest to make, that's the best thing to cut first, is the onions. So I got myself half an onion here. I'm gonna cut it into a quarter onion. I think that's the best thing to use right now. You don't gotta peel your onions before you cut them. All you gotta do is cut off the top, right? Oh, I didn't cut off enough. Cut off the top just like that, just like so. Cut off the back, cut it in half, right? So what you want to do is I like to move all my little rubbish that I'm not going to use to the side, because by the end of this you're going to have a lot of vegetables on here though. You want to peel it because now it's going to be easy to peel. It's just like a little small rip literally, and then boom, you're done. Alright, now I'm going to show y'all how I dice my onions. My bad, y'all, I left a layer of skin on. There you go. See, that looks way more oniony, bro. Alright, this is what I want to do. Cut straight lines down here, right? You gotta do it nice and careful. Make sure you're always careful with your knife. You wanna make sure that it's as straight of a line as it can be. Obviously my lines are very straight.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Right. Once you got your lines, you can you gotta do this. So you got your shit in vertical lines, and you gotta cut it straight down here. Make a line straight down here. Now you got a line going through, but you got vertical lines at the top as well, right? So now you want to cut it normally, how you normally cut an onion. And watch, it's just going to be diced. Right, you cut that, bring it over. That's how you cut an onion, bro. That's how you cut an onion. But bro, these are W cutting skills, bro. Look. Don't worry, Chad, wash my hands, bro. Look, this is diced onions, dog. This is fire. So you want to push your onions to the side. Okay, anyways, bro, back to where we were. You just gotta cut your broccoli now, bro. Bro, I don't even know why I'm doing like a whole tutorial. Like, I don't even have to do a tutorial. I could just do like a you guys just like watch me cook. You know what I mean? We'll get like 3 pieces of broccoli in there. That should be good enough. I'm probably gonna cut it into quarters, because that's just like easier biting wise, you know what I'm saying? I tried to cut it in half. This is the half that I did. You cut the broccolis up. Look at that. Look, dog, now you got all your broccolis ready. You wanna move your broccoli to the side? Bro, the good thing about this meal, it's like, full of nutrients. Vegetarian if you're vegetarian. Or if you wanna add meat, just cut up some chicken breast, cut up whatever, chuck it in there too, bro. Next ingredient, mushrooms. A lot of people don't like mushrooms, bro. Surprisingly, a lot of people do not like mushrooms. Make sure y'all wash your mushrooms, bro. Got 2. I might do 4 just because of how much I really like mushrooms, bro. Now once the mushrooms are clean, I'm gonna close this up. Make sure as you cook, you're like cleaning up and putting your stuff away as you go. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Now you got your mushrooms. Here's what I like to do, right? You can cut them into slices, and you can low-key leave it at that. Or once you cut them into slices, it's easier to dice them up. I've never really diced a mushroom before, so I'm gonna attempt to do this. I think I'm just gonna cut them like so. Turn it to the side. Boom. Oh, that is fire. Holy, that is so good. Bro, I'm a master with the knife, dog. Alright, and then we're gonna have one whole piece just because I feel like it. Let's put it to the side. These are all the vegetables I might have today in my pasta, bro. We got the boring part done. Alright. We got all the cooking we needed to do. We're finished up. So now, our next step, y'all, is we're gonna boil the pasta. So let me move my cutting board and I'll bring the pasta to y'all. I literally cook everything in this pot, from noodles to pasta to rice to literally whatever. You wanna grab your pasta, right? I got a fresh batch right here, bro. Fresh batch. And you wanna kind of just like eyeball it. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, like what you really do with it. So we're gonna just eyeball it. Boom, boom, boom. Go.
Damn.
Boom. That's good, that's good, that's good. And then in your pasta, bro, you wanna put a little bit of salt to taste. Then you wanna grab some water. I don't have measurements for this as well. Alright, cool. I would. You wanna put the water in there, bro. You gotta show it love. The more love you give to your cooking methods, is the better it's gonna taste. All right. So look, we're gonna put it on the big one here. Right. I usually put it on like the highest one. To be honest, I'll put it on the highest one so it can cook as. Yo, why is the flame blue on the camera? I promise y'all that's red in real life. That's crazy. Some camera expert can explain to me why that is. Now, you want to get a pan, and this is where the fun begins, bro. This is where the flavor comes through. Okay. I got this red one. I usually have like a black one that I like a lot more, but today we're gonna have to settle for this one, bro. All right, y'all. Let me show y'all my pan setup method, right? Look, y'all. Here's what you want to do. Canola oil, right? Oh, this is a brand new bottle too, so I gotta open it. Let's see if this is easy. I'll struggle opening these. Oh,
Yes.
let's go. Cool. I'm gonna put a dab of oil, y'all. A dab of oil. Cool. You're gonna twist it around, make sure it touches most of the pan. It doesn't have to touch all the pan. It's gonna spread out anyways. So got the pan on the stove. You know, heating up the oil and stuff. And then what you want to do, y'all? No, you're fine, Liz. This is my favorite spoon to use for my pasta cooking endeavors. My favorite spoon. Cool. I like to put my onions in first, purely because I feel like they take longer to cook. Because I feel like onions. Who eats onions raw? Like, if you eat onions raw, you're weird, dog. Like, I'm sorry, but like, our pasta's gonna cook quick, so we gotta hurry up. In terms of heat for the pan, I don't like to put it too high. I'd say like a medium high, because you want your onions to like saute and like not burn immediately, but you also want it to cook kind of quick. So like a kind of medium high, maybe more on the medium side is where I'd put my heat for the pan, y'all. Liz, did you just say that raw onions are fire? Are you also an ankle biter? Perchance? Wait, chat. Wait, is that comp? Is that fire? Raw onions are so good. Liz, don't lie, you're lying, dog. The rest of the stuff on my board, though, you can eat this stuff raw. Like, you can eat broccoli raw. Like, I could eat this right now. You can eat mushrooms raw. But onions, that's nasty, dog. Your pasta's boiling. You don't want it to stick together. You want like a full, nice boil in it. So you want to just mix it around every few minutes. Alright, and you want to keep shaking your pan around. My onions aren't really cooking too much right now, so I'm kind of nervous because the pasta is cooking hella quick. Next up, I like to add my mushrooms, but I'm going to wait for my onions to start frying a little bit more before I add the mushrooms. It looks like they're getting a bit of a fry on. Look at that. Look at that fry. Oh, yes, sir. Look at that boil. That's a good boil right there. You already know I got my air fryer on deck. We're just not using it today. My air fryer, dog. Air fryer gotta be top 5 best inventions of all time, dog. I'm Black Gordon Ramsay. Tyrone Ramsay, dog. But we're gonna Mix our pasta around a little bit more. Look how creamy that looks, chat.
What do you mean by that?
Already. The salt does not take away from the moisture, I promise y'all. Okay, bro. Low-key, my pasta is starting to look cooked, but my onions are starting to look a bit brown. So you don't want to wait until your onions get fully brown, because then they're going to overcook as everything else cooks. You just want to wait until you start seeing a hint of brown, and then you want to put your stuff on. Yo, I just want you to see how good these vegetables look. Look at that, dog. Tell me that's not appetizing as hell, dog. Anyways, you want to grab your oil one more time, because you want to create kind of like, not like it's like a sauce, but like a sauce of like, you just want a lot of bubbling. You want a lot of moisture in there, basically. And you want to just, at this point, you can kind of turn the heat up a little bit, because you're going to be cooking very quickly now. And I'm sure you guys have been wondering, Warren, what's all this stuff over here, you know? And that's where we're going to start cooking, bro. First up, pepper. One of the greatest discoveries of all time is pepper, bro. Pepper is so good. So you want to douse your shit in pepper, bro. You can never have too much. I promise you, you can never have too much. Okay, I'm playing. Don't put too much. You don't want it to overpower. White pepper is wild. No. Listen, bro. Don't get me wrong. I literally wanted to get black pepper, but as I was setting up my shit, I noticed that we didn't have any, and we only had the white, bro. So you guys are gonna have to deal today, bro. All right. And next thing, Italian herbs. Shout out all my Italians out there, bro. Basically, with this one, you just wanna. I think it's the way my thing is set. I don't even have to take it fully out. I just kind of tap and they fall in. You wanna put like sprinkles, basically, bro. So they go like a little bit, not a lot at all. But this will add such a nice like smell to your food as well. Oh, I can already smell it, bro. Look at that. It's like dust on the top. It's like sprinkles. All right. Yeah, you're gonna just keep doing your thing, basically. I find it easiest, instead of like scooping around, just giving it a shake and then scooping the sides back into the middle is probably the easiest thing for me. Bro, this looks so good, bro. Honestly, it looks so good. Chat, look how good that looks. Holy, look how good that looks. That shit looks so good. It smells just as good as it looks, man. I promise y'all. Broccoli's starting to tender up as well. Mushrooms are nice and soft. Bro, that is so good. Okay, pasta's looking soft. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a fork and do the little fork test. You know what I mean? Tasting the pasta right now. Nice and salty pasta. You can low-key eat this on its own as a little snack. Throw some olive oil in there, maybe some garlic. Perfect. Look how good this looks. This is like restaurant level vegetables, dog. Look, I'm gonna put down the heat a little bit because I want it to cook a little bit slower now that our pasta's ready. I told y'all, pasta, it goes quick, right? Now, basically, I have this, it's a roasted garlic, rosemary, and sea salt seasoning. Warren, do you fuck with camping? I feel like I've only gone camping like a couple of times in my life, and it wasn't bad both times. It wasn't bad. Actually, the first time was terrible. First time I went camping, we were like sleeping in this big tent with like 5 other dudes.
What do you mean by that?
And bro, they like picked their spots before I even got there, and when I got back, they were all like already all in the middle, and I had to sleep on like the side of the tent where it was cold as hell because there was a little flap opening, so wind was blowing in all night, and then it started raining, so half my left side of my body was all wet. And then I woke up and there were spiders all over the fucking tent. It was crazy. That was probably the most terrible sleep of my life. Probably the most terrible sleep of my life, dog. Oh, so here's what you're gonna do, though. You get like a spoon of this, sprinkle it over the top. I promise you, this is probably gonna be where most of your flavor is coming from. Put that away. Put it back on the stove. It's gonna start sizzling again. You're gonna be quick. You don't want your onions to burn. But look, just so y'all know I'm not lying, you see this black pepper thing? Where? No peppers in that bitch. I literally pulled it down just for it. I pulled it out just for it to have nothing in it. So I had to get the white pepper out, bro. That's how you know I'm not lying. All right, okay, we're gonna finish the spices in our pan. I got ground coriander. I actually don't even know what the fuck coriander is. But I'm just gonna use it anyways, because you know what? Fuck it though. I don't know what it is, but I promise you it adds a certain taste. And then we got garam masala. I don't know if I pronounced that right. This has so much flavor in it, bro. It's actually fire. But bro, I think anything with the name masala in it is always an automatic like fire dish, you know what I mean? Cool. And I think that's all our spices. So now you want to just mix that in there. You're gonna see kind of like a soup of oil and flavor spices colluding at the bottom. You want that exactly. Let me show y'all what I mean. You want this exact amalgamation. You see you got your vegetables here, and then you got that like sauce. Now that sauce at the bottom. You want that. That's gonna add, bro. Let me put y'all on game, right? Tablespoon pesto. Guys, we're getting into the end game. We're getting into the end game. I promise y'all, this is when it becomes fire. Oh, look how good that pesto looks, bro. I just pray that you wait for the reveal. The reveal is everything. I promise y'all. Cool. You get a nice helping of pesto there. That's probably all you're gonna need. Chuck that in the pan. Maybe grab like a teensy bit more for flavor. Make sure it mixes in with all the vegetables. Like all the vegetables get covered in the pesto. Now you got your pesto vegetable amalgamation. Let me show y'all. Okay. Look at that. Trust. Cream, y'all. This is my last little bit of cream as well. I really hope it'll be enough. Here's what you want to do. Literally just eyeball it. I literally just eyeball it and pour however much I can. Oh, I think we're using my whole supply today, bro. Once you put the cream in, it's not gonna look good at first. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. At first, it's gonna look bums once you put the cream in, and then you see this. The cream starts to boil. That's what you want. That's what you want to happen, right? So you want to keep going. Just keep mixing it, dog. Keep mixing it and heat up that cream. That cream is gonna thicken. And another thing that I like to do, y'all, that makes it just that slightly bitter. Hold on, give me a minute, bro. If you like a thick sauce, just get a teaspoon of flour, dog, and pop that shit in there. It's gonna thicken your shit right up. But you gotta mix it like real nice so you can get the little air bubble. Yo, I just want you to look at it, bro. I told you to give it time. Look at that shit. Look how good that shit looks. Look how good that shit looks. Tell me that doesn't look fucking marvelous. And now it's gonna look even better when we add the pasta in. Got your pasta. Hopefully you would have left like a little bit of water in there. I didn't tell y'all to do that. So if you're following this recipe, like once it's been posted to YouTube or something, hey, I hope it turns out as good as it looks for me, dog. You wanna just put your stuff in there, dog. Put your stuff in there. And then you wanna just mix it around. Bus, I know, right? Okay, I might have made too much pasta because my sauce has run out immediately. Okay, you know what? It's looking better. You just gotta keep mixing. Like, that's like a life lesson, dog. Like, you know, life may not seem like it's going well, but you just gotta keep going and watch. It'll eventually put itself together, you know what I mean? Exactly like how this pasta is. And yeah, guys, that's the end of it. This is Warreo's creamy pesto pasta, y'all. Yeah, you can add some Parmesan cheese into that. You can add any type of cheese. I don't have no cheese right now, though. Let me see if I can, because my thing is kind of like whitewashing how it actually looks right now. Look at that, guys. Look at that pasta. Let me take my first chef's bite. Let's try that. Oh, bro, that is so good. Maybe could use a little extra salt, but aside from that, dog, because that's like a thing you can add in after too. That is so good, bro. But yeah, hey, that's the cooking stream today, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, we made a banger today. We made such a banger today. Look at that. Wait, I gotta take a photo of that. Yeah, And as you can see, that was an absolute banger. It tasted like a banger too. Please like and subscribe. I really like doing cooking streams. So you guys let me know what you want me to make next. You guys let me know if you like the cooking streams, and join the Twitch so that you can watch me cook it live as well. And y'all can watch my Twitch streams in general. Really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, drop a subscribe, and come back for the next one. Thank you so much. Have a good night.